Hey folks, Babbajaner here. Wow, it looks dark and moody in the background. Let me check and see if I can do something about the lighting here. Spooky. Play with the exposure. Too bright. It's neither good nor bad, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, glad to be of service. Let's see. Catching up here. Raf confirmed things on forums after the post went live, so there's additional stuff. Oh, okay. Cool. All I know is we made it into the cave, and we are on our way from Ash Canyon over to Timberwolf Mountain. Did we make our... Let's see. Should we make our torches here? I guess we could do that. Do I have no books? Nah, I don't want to set that on fire. So we take our chances. What's not coming in part 5? Okay. Well, that's cool.
Perfect.
Brace ourselves. Like as in good news, bad news? There's been no mention of the trapper for a while, so not going to give me 8 hints. I'm wondering if one of the changes has been to drop the trapper functionality. Because I think most people just would not want to have like the intrusion of another NPC in a supposedly empty world. Microtransactions? That would be frustrating. I was like, what? Now I can pay extra to get an albino wolf cap? A crossover with Fortnite? Yeah, exactly. A Gatling gun? BlackRock has a Gatling gun now? A minigun turret of some sort? Just for hunting down timber wolves and other wolves?
This will come in handy.
There's now an inflatable raft for crossing the river in Blackrock. Another screenshot. So I know the new mountain pass is coming. Oh, look. There's another wolf. Guess we're going to have to do this. Oh, hail would be terrible.
Come on.
Hail and you take concussion damage if you get hit by a large enough hailstone. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Come on, little fire. That didn't work.
Okay. We're done playing around. We're gonna go in here, not waste our time. I thought of another name for the mountain pass. I thought it could be called Final Pass, which would be just an inside joke for the studio about like the last pass through the game code before they release it. Yay, Final Pass. Yeah, Final Pass. Dead Man's Pass is totally appropriate for the type of names that would show up. But it would also work as Forbidden Pass. Or what else? Nosebleed. Nosebleed. Pass. Nosebleed. Stair. I don't know. Stairway to Heaven. Yeah. No.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, we're on our way out. That will probably sleep up here. So we got light. Yeah, I see deer. We have exactly one working arrow. But there are no wolves. Not certain about the bear, though. Look, another bedroll. Look at all the goodies in here.
Feels like night is coming. I think I can use this.
86. Work boots. Hole in the back. What are we doing for water? Oh, we need to make water. Boil some water.
Come on, little fire.
Had a brief meeting tonight with my composer and discovered I'd gotten the schedule wrong. Yay, far starting to. I was thinking that our opera was going to debut in 2026, but turns out they need longer, so it's actually going to be 2027, because although we may have our next full-length rehearsal, which at that point should be the entire opera, in November next year, it will take them a full year. The opera company would take a whole year to go through the process of developing. I should have thought about this. They have to do all the setting. They have to do, they have to work out all the staging and work out all the movements, run rehearsals with like cast and fill the company. Yeah, so there's a lot of work that goes on. So that would take a whole year after we're done our part. And then they'll probably still be tinkering with very minor details on how that gets staged. But at that point, it's less of the composer and the writer. It's in the hands of the director. And then November 2026, there will be a soft launch in Los Angeles. And then the official launch will happen in January 2027. So it's actually even further out. There's a part of me that's really excited to go and see it, but yeah, it's not close. Yep, so I will be busy doing other stuff. 2027. I might write a book by then. Write a whole book and get it published before then. Probably should be my goal. And I've had at least a couple people that I was talking to at the conference I was at. Once again, urge me to consider taking my dissertation and rewriting it and expanding it for publication. So that may end up being something I do. What else can I eat? Okay, might as well do some reading. Okay, this is my good bedroll. We will take our backup bedroll, put it down here. I'll just put this up.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yep, it's coming soon. Yeah, apparently misery mode's supposed to be counted in days, single-digit days. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's finish this off, and then we'll have a book that we can burn. Okay, let's take care of some shoutouts. Nado Blade. Uh-oh, is my... let's try this again. There we go. It's having problems with the, getting the commands to execute, so hopefully this one works. Yeah, you guys not streaming. No clips. Okay, we don't need this one. This is 78, this is 77. We'll take this one. Look,
Thank you.
ours is 86, so we don't need that. Take the extra firewood though. Oh, did I forgot to put stuff down? I did forget to put stuff down to cure. More saplings. One of the infections for misery mode, slow and unhealthy recovery. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that would be fairly simple to implement too. It's basically like turning off recovery or just putting it at a very slow rate. Tetanus.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it was a lot of loot. It's increasing our problem of how to move around with all our stuff, though. We're honestly too warm to worry about teas, so I'm going to stop worrying about picking up teas. Let's see if we run into the bear. Well, that was great move. Great move. Oh, why did I do that? I don't need it on.
Oh, come on.
That was a silly move. Don't put bandage on the pain. Put pain on the pain. Not going to use them for anything else. Might as well use them. So sprains are possible. We were able to confirm that. I don't need these. I really don't. Force of habit. No, I think mystery mode is supposed to be 6 conditions, actual health conditions, that lead to, you know, basically an unrecoverable state. So, like, if we didn't have scurvy already, I'd figure scurvy would be a good one to consider, but tetanus would be a good one. Anemia, you know. Rickets, maybe. Whatever rickets are. Yeah. Just choose a whole bunch of, like, 19th century, you know, medical ailments. And that's what you get. Well, we do have ptarmigans here. There's a lot of them. Look how many there are down there. We're going the wrong way, but it's okay. There's the rope. I mean, is it actually possible to get up here without using the rope? Probably not. It's too steep. Oh, good job. Hey Aaron, good to see you. We've got too much stuff. We're gonna have to dump a bunch of things before we climb. Okay, so survey says we will probably have to drop. Well, probably the easiest things to drop are see, don't need that. Actually, we do want that. What am I doing here? Uh-oh. Doesn't matter. We'll find some up there. Drop the water. Actually, let's eat some stuff first. I don't know. I'm meeting with my composer next week. Oh, but not on Monday, on Thursday, so... Okay, we're at 47. 44. What else can we drop here? These are really good torches. It makes me sad to drop them. 42. Okay. Realistically, I don't think we're going to need... Let's see. It's 42. Oh, we really don't need 11 pieces of leather. What's that about? We're so close. Then I think we really are down to just dropping a few more torches. Okay, we're set. Go crampons. Okay, another cave. Another day. Funny, weird stuff so far. This one I think is comparatively boring, honestly. I think that we have no wolves. Oh yeah, so let's see what we figured out so far. We have no wolves, we have probably passive wildlife, high baseline resource, medium starting gear, no birch bark tea recovery. So that's what we figured out so far. Bears might be low. I've only seen one so far. Yeah, I heard the heat wave was coming for the East Coast. It's been overcast and gray here in BC. I went for my haircut this morning, which is a couple weeks behind schedule on, but
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
yeah, you can. This is pretty chill. I'll be honest. This one's pretty chill. So the current code is the one at the bottom of the challenge. But if you want to run the random generator, you're welcome to do that instead. And or if you want a real surprise, you can run the random generator, but don't use the settings. Use the code at the bottom, which is drawn from a pool of randomized settings that I have already put into the Long Dark to get the codes, and then I put the codes all into a list, and then I randomly choose from the list. So that's what this one is. I know that I put together this particular, like I ran the generator, and I know the 6 or 7 codes that were in the list. And I have a vague remembrance about some of the details, but for the most part, I have no clue which one I'm on. Okay. But if you do try this one and you like it, let me know. It is kind of refreshing not to worry about wolves. It's also kind of weird. I keep expecting to have to dodge wolves, and I don't need to. Look at all those birds. I guess I could make a lot of fire hardened arrows and just hunt ptarmigans.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
You get what you get, right? And sometimes the combinations are a little bit weird. I mean, I'm not going to be able to carry this stuff with me. Main goals here are level up our cooking.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Getting a little bit of food wouldn't hurt. Which does remind me, I do need to spend some time adding to that list so that, and updating it so that there's a few more surprises. Yeah, we do need water. At least a little bit. Nope. Oh, he moved. We're out.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yep. There goes that. Yeah, we're not going to have room for them, I don't think. Yeah, we can't keep this fire going. That's okay though. We got the important part is that we were able to get the water melted. Let's see what else we got here. Hmm. Yeah, let's figure out what else we can get rid of here. Hmm. Thinking we stay here overnight. Or we just drop the food and go. Nah, it's pretty blizzardy. Let's see if the storm lets up. And dry out a little bit. Oh, we picked up an extra thing here. Let's do that then. Keep forgetting I had a second cowlichin. So then this can get dropped. Now we're super warm. Okay, so the storm has ended.
sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Okay, let's just take a rest over here. Oh, we're not wet either. Look at that. Okay, so almost on. What else do we need to do here? We don't have enough cloth. We could tear up the sweater, but we'll not worry about that right now.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Oh, beautiful weather.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, perfectly dry. Let's continue. Let's see, if we just drop the water, we should be fine. Actually, we can take the stick and we'll just drink the coffee. Yeah, we should be able to race all the way up. Like it wasn't a problem at all. Caffeinated. We can do anything. Now we're at the top of the world. Welcome to the summit. Oh. Yep.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And another one gone. Another one gone. Yeah, good enough. So we got 2, and then we just killed how many more? Another 4. We probably should update this. We're at 6 ptarmigan now. Death to the ptarmigan.
I think I can use this.
Oh, we could use that. Look at that. I mean, they're not going to cure here, but we might as well just empty our pockets.
Okay.
Oh, so much food.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I mean, arguably we could just go and live in the cave for a few days while stuff cures.
I could use this.
Oh, heavy hammer. Oh, we got another wolf hide.
Hope nobody needs this anymore. Well, this stuff will come in handy. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Cut another hacksaw. Where's the fire striker, though?
This will come in handy. I'll take it. I think I can use this.
I think the Cowichan's still the best one, though. So let's get oh, wow. We got two of those. Score. Okay, we're going to need to do a lot of repairs. Touch on the heavy side here.
Probably useful.
Oh, so much maple syrup. Wow. All we need is a workbench and we'd be set. Now we're officially way too heavy to move. 69, yeah. Way too heavy. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what we can dump food-wise. We'll get rid of our extra hacksaws as soon as we, nope. Oh, Fire Striker. Oh, better tools.
Okay.
Okay. These are all surplus. We don't need them. So we can drop one of these too. So we picked up 2 more crackers. We're at 8 crackers now.
I can barely walk through this gear.
So I think what we should do, given how much food we have available here, we should take all our stuff that needs curing. And we will just go back to the cave, drop it off, and let it cure inside the cave. And remember not to leave without it. Actually, do we need to cure it? I mean, we should just go down. Maybe we're worrying too much. Not like we can craft anything here, so we're just gonna have to take it all down anyways. Well, I guess it really just depends where we want to shelter. There's literally too much stuff. We'll have to prioritize. No, we haven't opened this one yet.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ooh. 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 Okay. We should just stay put and, not worry about this stuff for now. Okay. Okay, so let's worry about fixing stuff. Let's see. Combat pants 0.75. Snow pants. Snow pants would make us slow. I don't think we want double snow pants. Tempting, but too much. That's a lot of work just to get a piece of cloth out of that one.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Okay, let's see here. Gotta tear up a bunch of stuff. Let's skip on that. I want to fix that one. Ah. $75%. But it's lighter. 29. We're just clearing up our inventory here of stuff. That's a good question. We started in Pleasant Valley. So I think reasonable destinations, we look at our map, right? So if we started in Pleasant Valley, then we want to travel some distance to consider it a destination. Like just traveling to Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain, not really a destination. I think we might have to say Broken Railroad or beyond. Oops. Yeah, so I think we could end in Broken Railroad. That would be a considerable distance to travel. Or Hushed River Valley. Or, like, even... Yeah, Hushed River Valley or Broken Railroad would feel like good destinations. Or even further out if we want to go into the airfield. The beacon. Which beacon? The one in airfield? Oh, the HRV beacon. Yeah, HRV would be an interesting place to make a destination.
I survived another night.
Okay. 32. That's so ridiculous now. 32. That wild. We are so protected. I mean, so protected from cold. Bring this up to 100%.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, I have so much stuff I have to move. Let's figure out how doable this is going to be. Leather. Anything that needs leather? Those two. Take one piece of leather.
pack is getting too heavy to carry.
5. Okay. Ooh, thanks for the hydrate. We need 9 of these? No. Take 4. Yep, it's time to sleep here. Well, we got way too many matches. Find another one of these. I need to find some sticks. 5. Probably enough. Yeah, good to see you, Roller. Okay. We killed all those ptarmigan, but we're not even going to pluck them. I think we're going to just take it easy. We have managed to totally gear up in some ridiculous fashion, so we're at plus 33 right now.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
So yeah, definitely the warmest we've ever been. Don't need anything else. And we're probably going to wrap up here soon. So I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. You want to get a good night's rest. Okay. Yep.
Looks like I made it through another night.
You made it through another night. But I am probably going to have to go to bed. Okay, so day 16. We are fully geared up. Ugh, tired. Okay, clearly I am running out of steam here. So we're going to wrap up here before I fall off the edge of the world. So we'll do that just by passing an hour. Here's our save. We are officially on day 16. We need an additional 3 days. I'm going to finish up here probably about 15 minutes earlier than we usually do, but I am tired. It's been a long day. Let's try to at least do something for our kingdom. We'll read a poem as per usual. As per usual. Here and there. Case. We'll do Case. Okay, so Case comes from my second book of poetry, Babbage's Dream, published by Sundress Publications in 2017. Case is part of a series of poems inspired by programming terms. In this case, case statement, which is an alternative to an if-then-else structure. one that just provides a more neat format for testing the cases of a whole bunch of things. Well, of a variable that may contain a whole bunch of values, different values. Case 1. This is not Chile. The land does not end under his desk, nor reach back across 5,600 miles, though F sleeps there as if it were his home, a familiar metal cave and its flame, his white shirt brilliant in the dark, the collar two bent wings of light. He is sunk down like a lost tooth, rolled into the earth, or last year's seed tossed out with the wind. Above his head the machine's fan whirs. This is America. 2. The heart of the machine is silicon and gold, a square city run through with thin streets and wire. At this hour its sides are hot enough to burn a misplaced hand. Night has occupied the corners, filled the last pockets of our floor, and even now someone is asking himself whether the language spoken in the city is a net of lures cast wide over the world, or merely the sum total of discrete truths, each a fire or the absence of fire. 3. If F is sleeping, and we are all slipping further beneath the rising blade of the moon, how blind we are to have missed this, to have forgotten how the memory of a place can take form above us in the empty case. F descends into the dark dream of numbers, folding one void into another, writing a name, then erasing it before dawn. So this poem was inspired by my old boss. So the guy that hired me into the job of working in the computer games industry, as initially a junior programmer, but then my lead programmer on that team left the company almost immediately, and I ended up within weeks taking on the lead programmer role on this small team working on a product. But anyways, Miguel, whose name does not start with F, but I already had another M programmer in the book, so I changed Miguel from M to F. He had a cousin or brother, Ferdinand, who worked back in Chile. But Miguel was from Chile. He and his wife were both working at the company, and he worked really hard. He was a really smart guy, great programmer. But what happened over the period of time that he was working there, so remember, he started off as my boss. There was some sort of falling out between him and someone in executive management, like in the upper levels of management. And they had retaliated by moving him into a new position, which they called Director of Future Programming, and then subsequently taking away all his responsibilities, and then saying, oh, since you're not busy right now, why don't you help out these other programmers that are working on their whatever games or products that they're working on. So he got assigned to help out. So he ended up, by the end of his time there, by the end of my time there, he was working on one of my games that I was the lead programmer on. And I found that absolutely appalling that the company would do that to someone. And because he, like me, was on visa, and had a lot riding on staying employed, he couldn't really afford to protest. So he just kind of buckled down and worked. And so the poem talks about one of the other things that happened. Miguel and his wife, they owned a home that was almost an hour outside of the city. And so frequently he would work, during the week, he would be working, during the week, that's when we're supposed to be working, right? He would work, and then he would often stay overnight and either sleep on a sofa in the break room or sometimes just sleep underneath his desk. I mean, that is just appalling. Just there was so much pressure for him to work and to deliver, and it was so difficult. The traffic was so horrible going home that frequently he would just have to stay overnight, because we would work late a lot of times during crunch. So yeah, so I thought a lot about like what it is to be a programmer, and the type of emotional, psychological, physical abuse even that a lot of programmers have to deal with, just to hold on to their jobs, just to be able to afford their homes, just be able to support their families and ensure their kids get an education. And they put up with a lot of stuff. So that one's dedicated to Miguel. So, and that's behind the scenes. So we're going to wrap up here. We're going to find someone to raid. Let us see who we got available right now. Okay, so who's up? We got Chimi. Yeah, I guess we're doing Chimi. So, yeah, I'm going to get some sleep. I'm not going to be around for long. I'm getting a little sleepy. The eyes are getting tired. So, we're going to head out shortly and catch you on the other side. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And we'll see you all Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, I'm away for D&D. Wednesday night, I am back.